In this video, you will learn the basic components of getting started with PathMaster X, including loading an existing or creating a new program, image stitching, editing programs, teaching Z, X, and Y coordinates, and teaching fiducials for machines with an installed camera. To begin using PathMaster X, launch the application from the desktop on your work cell. Log into PathMaster X with your desired user credentials. If prompted, perform a safety check. Then home the robot. Using the side hamburger menu, navigate to the Program section under the Creation tab. From the Program Editor screen, users can choose to either load a previously created program or to create a new one. To load an existing program, the program can be selected through the drop-down menu or via the Import button, and then navigating to where previously saved programs are saved on your machine. Using the same editor screen, a new program can be created by selecting the plus sign and entering a name for the program. Once the program name is entered, select the check mark to save the program name. In this section, programs can also be favorited by selecting the heart icon or exported by selecting the export button. To begin programming, a program origin, which is the starting point for the program, must be taught. The Z location must be first taught at substrate height using a physical tool that can reference the substrate, such as one of the machine's valves. The teach tool cannot be used because it cannot reference the substrate. If the XY coordinates are taught before the Z coordinate, the X and Y coordinates will be overwritten. To teach the program origin, select the program origin icon, select your tool, and move it to the desired location on the board using the X pad. Select the Teach icon. Next, select the Teach tool and use the camera to find the desired X and Y axis location on the board. Select the Teach icon. There are two methods to create your program image. The first method is to import a PNG file of your substrate. The second method is through image stitching by utilizing an installed camera's live view of the substrate. Image stitching can be accessed via the configuration menu. Then, using the left panel, navigate to the vision page. Ensure a valid camera calibration created at the substrate height exists. For more information on how to create a valid camera calibration, please refer to our PathMaster X Pro tip on camera calibration available on our YouTube page. To begin stitching an image, place the substrate squarely in the workspace. Then, use the pendant to teach two opposing corners of the product by aligning them with the camera's crosshair. Once the 2 points have been taught, adjust the image acquisition parameters using the camera interface and lighting options from the quick actions under the header menu until the desired image is attained. Once options are configured as desired, click the Begin Stitching icon to start the process. Click the Save icon to save the image when complete. For more information on image stitching, please refer to the PathMaster X Pro tip on image stitching available on our YouTube page. Fiducials can be added to your program by first adding a move command to the desired fiducial location, and then by dragging the pattern match function from the toolbox into your program. The pattern match can be edited via the kebab menu on the right-hand side of the component. To assign the first fiducial in the pattern match window, change the operation from inspection to FID-A. Either choose an existing pattern or create a new pattern by typing the name into the pattern box. The location and size of the FID on the substrate can be adjusted via the Canvas Live View window. Patterns can be saved or stored via the appropriate buttons. Fiducial patterns can be tested via the Test Pattern button. The Configure ROI button can be used to change the range of the inspection that will be used in fiducial checks. This can be changed by adjusting the size of the rectangle accordingly. To build the dispense or spray path, drag and drop a dispense path step from the toolbox either into the program or directly onto the canvas. All dispense paths will automatically have an anchor component that can be adjusted as needed. Program steps can be edited by either clicking the kebab menu next to the program setup or adjusting the paths directly on the canvas. Area, dot, and line patterns can be added to dispense paths and either adjusted directly on the canvas or in the program editor. Subprograms can be created to run an existing program from within the current program. This may be useful for repeated pattern areas on your substrate. To create a subprogram, select Subprogram from the toolbox and drag it into the desired location within your program. The beginning point of the subprogram can be taught using a tool or by manually entering coordinate points. This aligns the origin of the program selected as a subroutine to the defined point.